Hey folks, it's the Ignited Coyote and Mrs. Coyote, and it's snowing in Harlan. If you've not noticed, you said to get you some snow video, Terry, and I ordered this up and got it to you, Terry.
I just ordered a bunch of snow. How much are we supposed to get?
I say 3 to 7 inches between now and 7 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, this is January 6th. And my grandmother used to call January 7th Old Christmas. And if you'll check on Wikipedia or somewhere on the internet, January 7th is Russian Orthodox Christmas. That's when they celebrate Christmas in Russia. So this is actually Christmas Eve for Russia. So we're getting Christmas snow in a roundabout kind of way. We had Christmas snow last year. I'll refer you to my video.
Are you going to take a walk in the snow?
We might do that later. But right now, we're taking a drive in the snow.
The mountains is filling up with
and
snow.
It is snowing. Oh, and we got to give a big shout out to a couple of loyal viewers, Ralph and Roxanne.
Hi, Roxanne and Ralph. How is it? Is it snowing where you're at? If so, I hope you're enjoying it.
Look how pretty that is sticking to the trees on there.
Yeah.
That is just great. And so far, they've done real good with the road. There, because when this started, we didn't get video of it. As usual, we didn't get video of the really good part. It's pretty well traditional with our channel. It was like those big, beautiful flakes that really sticks to everything. But it's kind of smaller now. But they say it's going to go.
I don't see anything ahead except for white.
Well, the storm watch, the winter storm watch, or weather advisory, or whatever, it goes till 7 a.m. on Friday. So they've got quite a while to.
So we just thought we'd share our snow with you guys.
Yes, we
don't know
take
what
it for
you're
a drive.
getting. Don't know where you live at. Tell us how your weather is.
Yeah, Terry Bain wanted snow. We got snow.
So you ordered up some snow.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So y'all can blame this all on Terry if you don't like it. Ain't it beautiful? Look up there at Pison Woodland Hills, Food City. Little strip mall with Food City in it, and
I can't see Food City for the snow. Yep. It's that bad.
And the Panda Garden Chinese restaurant is over on your left, and Woodland Hills is on your right.
I believe I'll go home and make some homemade soup. That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Vegetable soup on
I vote for that. Hey, if y'all want any, just stop by.
And some cornbread. You like my cornbread?
This intersection here goes to Cattards Creek and Liggett, ultimately, up there in all those other communities.
Snowy, 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 snowy. Boy, that road is starting to not look too nice.
It's got slush on it. It's still, I think, too warm to stick a lot, and they've got it pre-treated.
They're out.
You're getting that nasty slush out there. Yeah.
Getting out and getting treatment.
Actually, I think that's a rollback.
Oh, no, that's a rollback. Somebody's having some issues, I guess. I tell you what, the weather like this, the batteries, it's very hard on batteries.
Yes. Cold weather's hard on car batteries.
Kills those batteries
Salt's
fast.
hard on your vehicle, that treatment and stuff.
Winter time's just a rough old time, ain't it?
Yeah.
For anything or
Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Beautiful, so take joy in it.
Look up there towards, now that's the old road that turns into Main Street. Up there, we've done video from up there. Really a pretty view, especially where they've cut all those little trees and bushes and stuff up there. Hardy's on your left.
Oh, I bet Pine Mountain's beautiful.
Oh, yes. Pine Mountain's beautiful.
Finally had the nerve to go across it in the snow.
Well, we can get the four-wheel drive out and go.
Let's get the four-wheel drive.
Will you let me?
That way. Sure.
She won't let me.
It's scary. That mountain gets really rough.
Yeah. Oh, yes, it does. Well, they've had salt trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Wreck on that mountain. I mean, when the salt trucks are wrecking, you got a bad road.
Coming into downtown Harlan here.
Yeah. Cash saver on the right. Flood wall on the left.
Soon be around.
Huddle house on the right. Yeah. Now, if you ain't got time to go home and cook, you can go to the Huddle House there and get a good hot meal. They'll serve you breakfast any time of day. I always thought that was neat.
I'm thinking about making some homemade vegetable soup. That sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through Harlan and take a look at the commissary's
The new look
sign.
of the commissary.
Yeah, they've done a lot of remodeling on commissary and updated it.
Look at the mountains.
My son, who spent a lot of time in Merlin, says it looks a lot. The color scheme does here at the commissary, like the sheets. Yeah, like the sheets. It does. Got that red and black thing going on.
There's your new
Beautiful sign.
redid commissary.
They've added a drive-through window.
Yes.
And of course, over here on your right is where they're adding Harlan's roundabout. And I found out from someone who should know. He told me they was adding one in Middlesboro.
Oh yeah, and I saw
So hey, like them or not, we better learn to use them. Get used to them.
Yeah, they're going up like those dollar stores.
What was that Ric Flair used to say? Whether you like it or whether you love it, you learn to live with it.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
They're going to be like the dollar stores.
Yeah.
Everywhere you look.
Yeah, like the Dollar General
stores. Here, little dollar store there.
As a matter of fact, they could actually put the Dollar General stores in the middle of the roundabouts.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that pine tree up pretty. Filled with snow.
Yeah, it's pretty. You want to go up here?
That pretty Harlan Baptist Church.
You think there's school traffic up there pretty thick? Let's go up here and see. We'll turn in the post office. Boy, I believe they let all the schools out. Boy, this is beautiful, ain't it?
Yes.
Look at this. Yeah, we might come back down. Look at the tree. Looks like they're made up for Russian Christmas
our
tomorrow.
Little flags are up with snowflakes. Just perfect.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to come back down here and go for a walk after we eat some soup. You're right. So
I was going to make meatloaf and mashed potatoes and green beans, but I believe I'll change my menu for today.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Calls for a big bowl of vegetable soup. What do you guys think? And some cornbread, of course.
You're going to have them lined up at the door. The old Greyhound bus station. I would love to get some history on the Greyhound bus station. Excuse me.
But if you're going to take me out walking in the snow, I'll be drinking coffee all day to keep warm. You know I like my coffee.
Well, we'll see if it gets a little thicker, and we'll come back down here and go for a walk. Because it's beautiful. You get some beautiful pictures, some really beautiful scenery right here around the courthouse. Looks like the disaster and emergency management guy is at the courthouse there. That big GMC. And this is the Justice Center. Found out from the video I put up of the fire that was in this location where the Justice Center was at, that a firefighter was identified in that video who got those two guys off that roof up there as Tony No. I think he was acting fire chief in Harlan at the time. Look how pretty that church is.
I know it. I got snow on my side.
Snow
so
makes.
See.
Oh, well.
My window's blocked with snow.
Well, you know, snow makes just about everything prettier.
It does.
It really does. It really, really does. Now, see, I'm cutting up there saying it really does, and got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
There's a comment that I was putting the Appalachian accent on just a little too strong. I want to tell
That's
y'all
so
something.
funny.
Yeah, folks that knows me,
or
I ain't putting nothing on.
Well, we don't know if it was you or if it's me, but I'm just as country.
Yeah, I just occasionally will go back and say it like I really say it. I try to say it, in a way where most people not from around here can understand it. But when I say something, I go back and say something like tater soup or something instead of potato soup.
This is the way
That's
we
the way I talk. Yeah.
There's a few that does know us personally.
Oh, look how pretty this is up towards Ivy Hill up there. Look at that. Oh,
there's a few that knows us personally. They know that we talk like this.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, this is our voices.
Sorry. We're just big hillbillies.
We apologize.
We're not putting nothing
country.
on too thick. Come out and admit it. We're British, I say. Been pretending to be Appalachian all this time.
Watch out here, someone's going across the road.
Don't fall down. I won't hit you. Don't hurry.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Pretty tree.
Boy, I tell you what, that pavement is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because I fell on it. I stepped in a. Most people complains about driving through a pothole. I stepped in one, and boy, went down. I didn't have nothing to grab. I went down like a tree, and just literally knocked the wind out of myself. I couldn't breathe some. That pavement's hard. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. A long time you wouldn't let me out of the house without a cane after that because you was afraid I'd step in another hole.
Yeah, it's like take a cane.
I don't like that cane. We'll drive up here and take another look. This might turn out to be a really long video, but it's too pretty. It just have to be long. Y'all can quit watching it when you get ready to.
Yeah, just turn it off.
Yeah, just turn it off. Go up here.
Say they talk too much.
Yeah, they talk too much. They put on too much of an Appalachian accent.
Yeah, we too country.
We pretend to be too country.
We pretended to be country. That was so funny. I laughed so hard. Like, I had one guy call me Appalachian. What did he call me? Appalachian Sunshine.
Yeah, no, that was nice. That's a nice comment.
Oh, but
use his little,
tell me that
and he was right.
Country accent.
That guy was
really
right.
Funny,
You are
like,
a Ray.
Really, really funny.
That guy was right though. You are a Ray Appalachian Sunshine.
Oh.
He was right. That guy was right.
Well, people can be nice.
Yeah,
We're not putting on anything.
Hey, I just think it's funny that I'm putting on too much of a country accent. You know, I was literally plucking chickens for dinner when I was like 6 or 7 years old. I don't know how much more country you can get than that.
I'm telling you, it's just according where you're at.
Yep.
Like, you can just go down the road a little bit on the other side of the mountain, and people talk different than we do
Yeah,
here.
that's a way, especially.
And then you go
just
into Lexington.
Especially around here, you know, you get down.
Louisville and
What Hollywood considers a southern accent,
Yes.
you know, is like Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and that's what they put that in movies to represent a southern accent. And it's so different. Every state has a different one, and you get in the Appalachian Mountains and a different holler. Like I heard, this ain't my thing. I actually heard a professor in a YouTube video I was watching of language explaining that. Said you go 20 miles away and they got a completely different way of talking.
hey, that's
So it's
true.
just it's a rich culture is what it is, and it's something to be proud of. I am very proud of where I'm from and who I am. It's a rich, beautiful culture.
Look, it's
The Coal Monument.
The Coal Monument. Slow down. It's right at the peak
The
of
Coal
it.
Monument. Yep. Well, folks, we'll take you up here and go back up here and go back.
Snow's filling the mountains.
Hey, there's ropers. We gotta do a video in there sometime if they'll let us.
I'd like to go
Yeah,
get
that's
some
a nice
apples, oranges.
seeds, produce, nice place. I got a really good response to the video I did on Smith's Garage and this hotel up here.
Yes.
I really did.
People really remember
They cleaned out around that
those
hotel.
memories of the old times.
They have cleaned out around there. I wonder what they're doing. God, this is beautiful. You know, this video is about the pretty snow and stuff. It wasn't about me running my mouth, but I'm sorry. That's just, you just can't stop me. I talk too much. Gosh, this is beautiful though.
Watches Bridge.
So
is
glad we
covered.
shared. Yes, and you know the weather radio always bridges freezes before roads, and they got the signs up too.
I
So.
think that's right about that.
Oh, they do because they got the air under them.
Yeah.
You know, they got the air under them. The road's
That
insulated
little
by the
road
dirt.
up there is kind of bad.
That's ideal, man. I tell you, that road up there gets scary in places, but people don't seem to mind it.
I can't help it when I go up in the mountains when it's snowing.
Oh,
like
yeah, it's
this.
beautiful.
I want to go. But
It is beautiful. When
I've
I was
lost my
younger,
courage.
That I liked getting out in the woods in the wintertime when I was younger more than I
Yes.
did in summer.
It's beautiful. This is so covered. Look,
Maybe we'll have to go camping in the winter. Or go on a wintertime camping trip.
you keep me a little far, Bill.
I like it. You got to worry. You don't got to worry
Keep me
about
some
the
coffee
yeah.
going.
You don't got to worry about the skeeters, snakes, ticks.
What about the bear?
Well, around here, the
Around
bears
here, I
really
don't know if they're going
they
to
don't
sleep.
really sleep as sound as those bears up north, So I've heard of people running into them all times of year down here.
Well, it's like not really, really cold right
Yeah.
now, so.
And we're back in Harlan at the flood wall. And here at this
What's the name of this
church,
church
I
here?
forgot. I always forget the name of it. It's right here. I got a really great comment from a guy. No, they ain't got the name in the box.
I don't know.
It's
It's
one
really
of the
nice.
Baptist churches in Harlan.
Look at those limbs.
There, but anyway, got a great
Bushes
comment
covered.
on that church from a guy who had went there as a kid who's in California now, and he was elderly and that really
remember
appreciated
the
that comment.
Old
Yeah.
days. Wow, the streets are getting.
Yes, it's starting to look a lot like.
Starting to look like
Hey, it's starting to look a
Wonderland.
lot like Russian Orthodox Christmas.
Okay.
Hey, I love Christmas so much. If I was a very wealthy person, I'd celebrate it in America and then fly over to Russia and celebrate it again on the 7th of January. Well, folks, we have drove you to death, talked you to death, and wore you plumb out.
They're old country tile.
So we're gonna go home and make some soup. What do we say, Mrs. Coyote?
Bye.
Bye.